So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, today's our spiritual wisdom. We have done wonderful meditation now. So now we'll be learning about spiritual wisdom. Today's spiritual concept, spiritual wisdom is spiritual pregnancy, spiritual parenting. Right. So, friends, this is the most important topic in our day-to-day life for a human being, especially. So it's wonderful, and this great spiritual intellect. Every one of us, as a parents, we must learn and we must implement in our day-to-day life. So this is called spiritual pregnancy. Let's know about let's more study about the spiritual pregnancy, my dear friends. Spiritual pregnancy. Whenever we say pregnancy, so we all know, right? So human being will come to the earth planet through the conception of woman, right? So otherwise there is no possibility how a human being can come to the earth planet, my dear friends. So it's most sacred event. It's most sacred event in the life of a woman, especially, my dear friends. As a parents, if at all, when you plan to get a child or to invite a great soul on the higher worlds to this planet Earth, my dear friends, we need to be prepared. So especially when you would like to invite a soul, when you like to conceive for a child, my dear friends, as a parents, wife and husband, they have to prepare. They have to prepare in a few methods, like in the few with respect to all perspectives. Basically, they have to get prepared mentally, physically, spiritually. So if they get prepared, definitely, say, divine soul is going to come down to the earth, my dear friends. So as we all know, right? As we all know, we create our own reality. Number one. So it means, so whatever we think, it is going to happen. It's bound to happen, my dear friends. What is there? What is your intention? What is your strong intent within you? What kind of child you are envisaging? What kind of qualities you are looking at, at your child? So how your child want to be, and what kind of qualities, what kind of the even including a physical body, what kind of physical body you are expecting. So all this, very very important. So if you can really conceive all these parameters, within your inner world very strongly, especially mother, okay, not even father. Father can only assist mother in order to go for the conception, and as well he can assist you for a the no the no the easy way of life. That means he can assist you in all the ways. So he can support you physically, what are the needs of the mother. So because during the pregnancy, during the conception period, so she will be not able to carry on all the tasks whatever she was doing earlier. So she needs the support of the husband especially, and the other family members. Of course, all that will be available very much, right? Most of the families, but in the downtrodden families, like poor families who are physically poor, so not to say spiritually, so it's physically, with respect to the materialistic wealth, they are poor in condition. So they may not get proper support, adequate support with respect to nutrition, with respect to the physical support, my dear friends, and also with respect to the financial freedom. So all that will be lacking over there. But however, in general, if you talk about during the pregnancy, what will happen is woman needs a lot of support, moral support, mental support, physical support, and as well. So with respect to the so-called, with respect to the energy, with respect to the spiritual support, everything required for her in order to go through the so-called pregnancy smoothly and joyfully, my dear friends. So now, so let's understand more about, so what are the things a woman need to get prepared. So when she want to get pregnant, at the same time she want to conceive the child, what are all the things she has to do? First of all, let's understand how the birth is going to take place, right? How the birth is going to take place. If you know that, if every one of us as a parents, if you know that clearly, what will happen, my dear friends? We will be so much, we'll be highly aware of what exactly need to be done from our side. See, if you want to get a child, yes, child will come. If you want to get, if you want to conceive, yes, it will happen. Because your inner, whatever your inner says, whatever you kept in your inner, so that will be going to be manifested, no doubt about it, right? If your intention is so strong, so powerful, that is going to be manifested. Your intention is, I want to get a child, okay, but there should not be any kind of a negative thought again. So you want to get a child, yes, everything will be manifested. This will be manifested without any fail, okay? But so it's all easy to make an intention. At the same time, knowing the spiritual wisdom, knowing the process of birth, how it is going to take place from the higher world. So birth is not like a accident, my dear friends. It's not accident. No, it's not at all accident, and it's not easy to take. Okay, it's not easy thing to take. Okay, we should never take it lightly. Having known the spiritual wisdom, having some great awareness, the great common sense within everybody, they should understand the process of birth and follow some principles with your life. Obviously, so you will become the best parent. Your child is also going to be the best child and the most performing child, most wonderful child, amazing child on this earth planet. He is going to be making a great difference on this earth planet. He is going to rise the vibrations of the earth planet. He himself is going to be an enlightened person. Is going to be definitely a great soul, which is going to add up the great value to these vibrations of this Mother Earth, my dear friends. Now, so let's know the birth process first. Okay, how the birth is going to take place. See, what will happen is, as and when parents decide we want to get a child, we want to see what will happen many of the times. Let me tell you, if we have a frank discussion, we do it, friends. Many of the parents, the new married couple or whatever, right? So they will be going through their life, all their the new married life, and just an engaged and new married life. It is so beautiful, right? So when female and male get together, it's going to be wonderful. It's a wonderful combination, positive and negative added together, right? It's going to be the great companionship, the great joy. So in between them, materialistically as well, with respect to mind, with respect to the body, all the things, whatever, they are going to be merged each other. They'll be enjoying their life, isn't it? So at the same time, slowly with the pressure, the peer pressure, the husband partner pressure, otherwise your parents, otherwise in-laws. So because of their pressure and a lot of pressure comes on you after you get married. Why didn't you get a children, right? You didn't get a children, maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, like this. So many of the times what happen nowadays, many of the people are not getting children properly. There are other reasons also, in fact. One thing is their karmas, number one. Number two, not only the previous karmas, and also what happens is, my dear friends, their own lifestyle doesn't support. Basically, the kind of lifestyle, food style, what they follow, basically. So their, especially the ovary and their internal organs, especially which is going to accommodate the baby. So that's called ovaries and garbhasha. So that is where, so what's happening is nowadays, a lot of hormone imbalance is taking place. Because of the hormone imbalance, what will happen? So obviously, the the way the pregnancy takes place, it is not going to be accommodated. It is getting failed. Many times they try, it getting failed. Naturally, it is going to fail. Go on fail. Okay. So for that, of course, physical reasons are there. So through which, by correcting their lifestyle and holistic life food style, if they try to accommodate in their life, in their daily routine, definitely it is going to assist them. Not only that, their previous karmas, okay, their previous karmas, who are the parents, they decide to have a child, but still doesn't take place because of their past karmas, my dear friends. So they do not know how to melt their karmas, how to, how to make their karmas to be get relief from their life. So this process they don't know, because they don't know spirituality, they don't know meditation, first of all, right? So they'll be leading their life, mechanically, and having the great worry and this depression, a lot of sadness in their life because they didn't get the child. So this what will happen is, this kind of a trauma and turmoil, turbulence in their life, they'll be going through all the way. So because their parents will not like, their in-laws will not like, society will demand. So where is a child after getting married of 3 years, 4 years? Why didn't you get a child? So much pressure will come, isn't it? So we see all these things in a day-to-day life in everybody's family. This is commonly going on, my dear friends. Now, so because of that pressure, all these things, so parents will try to decide to get a child. And in fact, some of the parents, what happen, they say that, okay, 3 to 4 years, we'll take a break because we have a career to improve and we want to settle more and more in our life financially and physically, we want to mature. So all this, they keep their certain goals and aims, but it doesn't work, my dear friends. So what you need to do is you need to make it to happen in a natural way. So once you get married, so if at all things are happening, it has to be allowed. Okay, never ever prevent it. Never ever prevent it with the help of your own logic mind. Apply your logic mind, and then getting prevention of this, so-called childbirth and pregnancy. It is going to be harmful. It is going to be harmful, and then never ever you will never get again the same time. Never ever get the children also. Then you will be suffering throughout your life. Don't do that. So allow it to happen naturally. So it doesn't matter. So all the while, friends, why we all came here? So we all came through mother and father. Similarly, through mother and father, like both the new couple or whatever, through them, some more souls. So another soul is interested to come here, isn't it? So is interested to come, you have to allow it to come. So you should not prevent it to come. Then what will happen? See, the first of all, your intention is known to the universe. What is the intention? You have kept it. You kept the intention that you don't want a children. Then the same intention, same vibration go to the universe. The universe will never help you. The universe will never give to the children again. If you want again one more time, then it will take a lot of time in order to synchronize, in order to match your frequency with the frequency of the universe. Because you already once you said no. Many times you said no, no, we don't want children. Now you wanted children. That means again you are changing your frequency. Then it will take some time to fine tune. Okay, and at the same time, the health of the mother should support, and especially the physical body of the mother should support for that. By the time you are 30, 35, the physical body of the mother also more or less, it is getting into a condition where it cannot accommodate the children itself, isn't it? So that's why we have to be allowing the pregnancy or whatever. If it is naturally happening, just allow it to happen. You will be definitely happy later on time. No doubt about it. Right. So what happens, friends? Any birth is taking place on this earth planet, a soul is coming here. So it's not by accident. Everything is decided in the upper worlds. Okay. So what is the world we are right now? We are physical world. What is the world? What is the next next loka, next world after this loka is? It's called astral world. My dear friends, in astral world, there are again lower astral world, upper astral world, and then after that causal world. What are the total world? Seven worlds are there. Seven lokas are there. What are those seven lokas? So Bhautika Loka, that means Bhuloka, Bhorloka, Suvarloka, Janaloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. These are the seven various worlds. Okay, seven various lokas, my dear friends. So in these seven lokas only, all the souls will be residing. All the souls in this entire universe, cosmos, entire Brahmanda, including your so-called creator, Brahma, Iswara, Krishna, all these great souls, all the great masters will be residing in these lokas only. So in the all Satyaloka, especially Satyaloka is the topest loka, right? The top loka, wherein all the great infinite souls will be existing there. All the creators will be existing there. Now what happened, friends? Now how the birth is going to be taken place for any soul to come down to the earth, right? So what will happen is, let me tell you, if whichever the souls, right, whichever the souls, just born souls from the infinite soul, that is the supreme intelligence. So it will obviously it come down from the supreme intelligence. Then what will happen is it decided to take a birth on the earth planet. Why every soul need to take a birth on the earth planet, my dear friends? So it's very, very important for the soul evolution, for the faster evolution, they have to come to the earth planet. No doubt they can't get that kind of progress in the upper worlds, my dear friends. So whatever it may be, whichever the loka it may be, you cannot get the progress of soul evolution. So whatever happens, whichever the speed what you takes place, what you achieve on that planet, the same speed of soul evolution will never happen if you stay for thousands of years, even thousands of years also in the other upper worlds. So that is why every soul is interested to come to the earth planet. So of course they do some karmas. But let's say, for example, you are an infant soul, you just born soul out of the supreme intelligence. You came down. How did you come down? From the Satyaloka, where all the souls are generated. All the souls are generated, isn't it? The individual souls are just born from the supreme intelligence. Those individual souls will be kept in the causal world, will be brought to the causal world. In the causal world, that soul will be existing, the soul will be living for some time. Then what will happen is, with the help of soul guides, especially friends, with the help of soul guides who are the masters, the enlightened masters, already enlightened masters, they are appointed as a soul guides in the so-called causal world. The causal world is a place where the oppressed born soul, which is just living for quite some time, maybe some for a while, whenever it's living there, what it does is plan for the birth, my dear friends, birth in the physical planet or any other planet in the universe. So how then what will happen? The soul guide will be guiding this particular soul, oppressed born soul, or a other soul which has gone to the earth planet and came back again. It has also got a plan to take the next birth. Either soul, either the already the existing soul or a born soul, whichever it may be, they all have to come to the so-called causal world. In the causal world, my dear friends, now they are going to, I mean, this press soul or other soul, whichever the soul want to take a birth on the earth planet, they have to decide which are the parents they have to choose, which are the circumstances they have to choose, and which is the place they have to born. Everything will be decided there with the help of the soul guides. Now what happened? Once they decide with the help of the soul guide, my dear friends, so this will be communicated. This will be see, because so they know which are the parents. For example, in the earlier life, so their sister, brothers, whoever it may be, so they are in the earth planet. This soul is already passed and they are in the upper planes. What happened? They will know which are the people are waiting for the, I mean, which are people are going to become pregnant and who are expecting the child. So what they do is, in the night time, during the deep sleep, with the mother, especially with the mother, what will happen? So mother's astral body will release in the deep sleep. It goes to the so-called astral worlds, right? In the causal world, especially, the communication happens, my dear friends. The communication happens between that so-called that soul which is trying to take the birth and this mother. So with the agreement of each other, so definitely what will happen? Once agreed each other, then the same soul is going to come down to the next something called astral world. So friends, so when it is coming down to astral world, let me tell you, the complete blueprint and design of the physical body is done. So that means it is conveyed to the so-called astral world. In the astral world, astral body is given to you. What is the astral body? Which I explained in the previous class. Astral body consists of 25 elements, 25 different things. So pancha pranas, panchendriyas, pancha karmendriyas, pancha gnanendriyas, isn't it? And mind is also mano, chitta, ahankara, buddhi. It is consisting of four now, and soul is also there. And along with these friends, so like this, what happened? There are 25 elements which I explained in the part of the previous classes. Every astral body will be consisting of total 25 elements. These 25 elements is constitute the entire physical body, whichever is going to be born on the earth planet, that is prepared in the astral body. The entire image, the entire design is just passed to the mother womb, my dear friends, in the form of the soul will be coming down. The soul will have causal body, the soul will have astral body, and along with the causal body, astral body, what will happen? Of course, the other bodies also. What are the other bodies? Supracausal body, so spiritual body, it's called Visvamaya Kosha, and then the Nirvanamaya Kosha, that's called Nirvanic body. Along with all these five bodies, my dear friends, it comes down to the mother womb, whichever the mother is selected in the upper worlds, she comes to, she or he, whatever. So female, the gender doesn't matter. It is going to come down to the mother womb, mother womb especially, to that particular mother at the end, at the age of, the fetus is like whenever pregnancy is conceived, what happens? The fetus will be growing. That inside the garbhashaya, the fetus will be growing, and at the age of exactly 4 to 5 months of pregnancy, this soul with the exact blueprint of astral body, it gets entered into the so-called mother womb. Then that fetus gets the so-called the consciousness, the so-called prana shakti. The breathing will start. inside, breathing will start and heart will start, everything will be happening, my dear friends. Until then, it's only the flesh and bones which will be keep building up. And then as and when the soul enters, my dear friends, it's like electricity you are given to the bulb. So the bulb start glowing, isn't it? Until then, the bulb is kept in your play in your home, but it doesn't have power, it will not glow. So that's how what happened, friends. So here is the soul energy, which is the prana shakti, which is given to you, which is entered into your physical, the womb of mother. Then the baby start getting, baby started, baby started getting the conscious into conscious mode. So that's where what will happen now. It is very much there inside the womb of the mother. So friends, this is how the birth is going to be taken place. Now, you let me tell you, the entire pregnancy is a conscious one, right? So we're all taking it as conscious as possible. But most of the people in the 80 to 85% of people, all this is happening mechanically, my dear friends. There is no awareness at all. They don't know what is the birth, how the birth is going to take place, what kind of soul I have to invite, right? What kind of soul I have to invite. It depends upon my maturity, depends upon my own spirituality, spiritual wisdom. If I have got highest amount of awareness, I am going to choose the kind of soul which has to come to my womb, my womb, and then the same thing is going to be born out of my womb. Then that is going to be that particular child is going to be a amazing child. It is going to be a great master on this earth planet. You can bring down the greatest soul, my dear friend, through your mother womb. But you do not know this. You don't know this fact. What will happen during the pregnancy? A lot of fights will happen. A lot of so much things, so much turbulence will be going on your manomaya kosha. What will happen? You are not happy. You are disappointed. You always get the kind of scope, not non-cooperation from the family members, isn't it? And you don't have proper health because the food is not good. Your holistic the lifestyle is not good, right? So during the pregnancy, if you do all these things, my dear friends, let me tell you, the if it depends upon your vibrations, depends upon your own awareness, what you are living with, right? So with this, what happened? The other souls, in the upper worlds, the souls who are going to select you is going to be changed. It means the higher evolved souls will never choose you, will never choose you because that environment is not going to be suitable for them, right? So then what will happen? The lower evolved souls will come to you. Right. That's why I tell you, we create our own reality, including the birth of a child, the choosing of the child, especially the Atma, the soul, which kind of Atma, which kind of soul is going to enter into your womb. That is going to born as a child. That is also going to vary, depends upon your own awareness and spiritual wisdom, my dear friends. So on the earth planet, if somebody is doing meditation, pranayama, yoga, disciplined life, good health and good lifestyle, everything is going on, then what will happen? You can invite the great soul to come and be part of your life. Be part of your life. It is going to become your own child, my dear friends. Then you will enjoy the entire trip of the life journey on this earth planet. Because your children is great and they've got their own consciousness, they have got their own highest amount of awareness. They are already the intelligent beings who are bringing down to the earth planet through your pregnancy. So that's why your pregnancy must be spiritual. Your pregnancy must be with the highest awareness. Your pregnancy must be so conscious. It should not be unconscious pregnancy, my dear friends. But contrary to this, all the people who are all undergoing this pregnancy on this earth planet, it is completely unconsciously is going on. It is unawareness. The highest amount of unawareness is going on. What they do, they eat non-vegetarian food, they fight with other people, they have a lot of grudge and jealousy, all this, whatever, what is not required, everything will be there. Then what will happen? The kind of soul who chooses you as a parent is going to be a lower evolved soul. It may be infant soul, baby soul, young soul. Out of these three, anyone soul will come. What will happen? Those souls are unevolved souls. Then they are going to trouble you throughout your life, friends. They are going to trouble you at whatever the cost it may be. You can't mend them. You can't change them because they are low evolved souls. The lower evolution of they are lower evolved souls. They are going to be a part of your pregnancy, and then they become your child. Then you have to suffer lifelong. So instead of that, my dear friends, if at all you are listening to great music, and you are listening to Bhagavad Gita and you're learning Bhagavad Gita, my dear friends. So let me tell you the one, the one most important thing is whichever the soul comes and occupy your mother womb. So what will happen is the moment the soul comes inside, it has got its own subconscious mind within. That's what I told. Mind also will be part of the astral body component, right? What is mind? Mind is actually equal to mano, chitta, buddhi, ahankara. That means conscious mind, the pride, and then ego. That means ego, conscious mind, and then chitta, subconscious mind. So all these are part of the intellect. So all these four are the part of the mind. Mind means not only the mind. Mind is having all these four parts. These four parts will be within that, so-called the soul which is entered into you. That is where chitta, that is subconscious mind, is also part of the soul of your child, which is occupied your mother womb now. Now, whatever you listen, whatever the vibrations you are receiving, for example, you are so unhappy, you are so disappointed, depressed, the straight away these depression vibrations will be conveyed from you especially to the what? To the your child. It will be conveyed to you. It will be definitely conveyed to the inner, the child was the soul of your child. What will happen? These are going to be stored in the subconscious mind of the baby which is growing, my dear friends. Now, so with this, what happened? His subconscious mind started growing. Right, so that's why I'm telling you the parenting, especially the spiritual pregnancy, means you have to be aware of all these things. Not one thing, my dear friends. Your entire life must be holistic in nature. Once you make your life itself become holistic, definitely the pregnancy will be successful, and the child which is coming out of you through you onto the earth planet is going to be the wonderful soul, highly evolved soul. You can bring them. Now, what happened, my dear friends? If you get anger, if you get frustration, everything, whatever negative vibrations are going to be taken place in your manomaya kosha, directly convey to the baby. Try to understand this. Note it down. Okay. Never ever do this. Okay. Instead of that, go through the melodious music. Right. Start practicing the music and start singing yourself. So do all this. Then what will happen? All these things will be learned by your baby also. Let me tell you. So now the baby is part of you, right? It is part of you. It is not separate from you, my dear friends. When it is part of you, whatever you do with your own conscious mind, right? What will happen? That is going to get into the subconscious level, subconscious mind of the baby. Whenever baby is born, the baby will be able to understand all these things. Whatever you have done, right? Suppose you have something, you have so lot of anger on the other person, right? That also going to be remembered. Okay, that means either you want to say negative vibrations or positive vibrations. So the miraculous thought, positive thoughts. Whenever you go on with this kind of lifestyle, the kind of this kind of mindset. If you are running your life, continuing your life, what will happen? Definitely, the child also will be the inner growth of the child. The child the moment the soul enters into the physical womb, my dear friends. From there, the journey will start. You think that the child will come out and then start growing. No, it's not like that. The child which has come inside you from the day one, he will be receiving all the communication from you. Whatever you do, it will be communicated to him, no matter what it is. Okay, that is why the pregnancy. So you have to be so careful that from 5 months onwards, whatever you do, it is going to be learned by your inner child. So this is very important, right? So that's how, friends, what happened? You have to be so much, you have to lead your pregnancy life with the greatest awareness, the highest awareness, right? Then what will happen? Your child also will become wonderful after the mother, after they come out of mother womb. Once the birth take place, he will be a wonderful child. He will be a like amazing child. What happens? Suppose you listen to Bhagavad Gita, you learn everything. For example, by practicing all this, everything will be learned by your so-called your child. So where will it be there? It will be part of his subconscious mind. When he come out, what happen? You will try to understand more. You will try to learn more about that. Whenever he come across, any of these things, whatever he learned during the pregnancy, right? These things, whenever he come across in the physical life, then he will be able to understand very easily. He's able to connect very easily. So you just observe some children. Some children will never practice meditation. If you teach them also, they won't understand. They'll go always away from that. Some children, if you just teach small thing, they'll get connect to it very easily. They connect to it and they show more interest. See how all these things comes. You just observe. two, three children, three children of you, you just observe. One child will be different, other children will be different, other children will be complete. There are a lot of uniqueness in all the children, three children. But nobody is greater, nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, my dear friends. All are one, all are equal. But let me tell you, that's only the difference is the soul evolution. The soul evolution of each and every soul, each and every children who came down to this earth planet in your own family, in your own single family, is going to be completely different. It can never be same. But the coexistence and the co-living is very much possible on this earth planet. So that's how this is a wonderful earth. It's a wonderful life we are all leading here. So your husband is a infant soul or a baby soul, but you are a matured soul, you are an old soul, right? You will be living together, isn't it? At the same time, your child is something like, your child may be something called the old soul or matured soul, the highest soul, even transcendental soul. That means they are in a high frequency vibrations. They have high amount of intelligence, right? So wonderful child, he may come to you because he knows that what are the kind of environment you are going to create as a parents. What is the environment you are going to create for him? He knows very well. He communicated with you already, right? He also observe your entire, so your own, your own biodata, everything is there in the upper worlds, right? So when they observe it, when they try to monitor, they know everything. You as a parent is going to give wonderful life to him. Then choosing that they will come. Okay, especially let me tell you, friends, whichever the higher souls, whichever the evolved souls, they are given the choice for choosing the parents most of the times. Okay, and whichever the low evolved souls, what will happen? They have no choice. They simply have to go to the parents who are ready, just get into them, then come out of the mother womb, then they started living. So this how the spiritual pregnancy is so conscious pregnancy, my dear friends. You have to have highest amount of awareness when you are having the pregnancy. So especially all the women, they have to take care of their pregnancy period with the highest awareness, the best mental health, especially every day. That's why what we suggest in the PSSM, the Mahavatar Foundation, we will try to suggest always have the meditation practice every day. Every day you go on cleanse your so-called manomaya kosha, your own mind. Just go on cleanse it during the pregnancy, especially during pregnancy. You must be cleaning all the day, all the time, every day, my friends. So with this, what happened? All the negative vibrations of your own negative vibrations are cleansed as and when they come inside, it will be cleansed. So that what happened? Your inner baby, which is growing, will be wonderful. Okay, because so it is part of you. It is part of you. It is not separate from you. It is not separate from you. You never consider that there is some baby is growing here and it is separate from me. No way. It is just part of you. Like how your hand, how your legs is exactly same. Okay. Never ever differentiate, my dear friends. Okay. If you are suppose if you get some tension here, what happen in your stomach? You get some kind of a so acidic, like acidic means like you get some kind of a irritation in your stomach when you get tense here, isn't it? Some kind of a, you can say gastric may happen. So because of your tension in the mind. Your tension in the mind, what happened? Your heart will be so maybe something like more vibrations and something like it will happen, isn't it? Likewise, whatever happens in your mind, it is going to give the same vibrations to your children, also. It's something like you are torturing him also. Do not think that you are torturing yourself with a great kind of negativity around you and you are indulged in it. Basically, many parents we observe, right? So when they are pregnant, also they'll be keep fighting for small reasons. So silly reasons also they'll be fighting. Because they don't have any awareness. They don't have so-called wisdom with them. So are just leading their mechanical life. Though they are software engineers, the highly professional, very good musicians, very good poets, how does it matter? As long as they don't have the so-called self-wisdom, they don't have self-knowledge, the self-discipline, they are missing, that is missing in their life, then what will happen? They lead the miserable life. They are also going to convey the miserable vibrations to the inner child. So this is the problem, my friends. So then what you have to do? What is the best alternative? The best alternative is lead your life so consciously. Lead your spiritual life during the pregnancy. That is only the mantra. That is the only one mantra. So for a pregnancy woman, in order to lead the joyful life as well, give a joyful life for your child inside. So that's what you need to understand. Otherwise, if you make any negative thought, it is going to be directly communicated to the your child. That's why I'm telling it is a part of you. It is already is an internal organ for you. Do not think that it is separate. Baby has come and baby come out. No, it is now part of your own organ system, your own entire body system. Okay, so it is going to receive all the vibrations. And especially the children is also the inner child, what is growing inside baby, it has also got subconscious mind. Whatever you do, it is going to remember. Okay, whatever you scold other person, whatever you get fear, anxiety, depression, whatever it may be, it is going to remember in his subconscious mind very thoroughly, pin to pin. It will remember, my dear friends. Then what will happen? When it comes out, it acts basing on their programming. Whatever the programming happened inside the mother, it is going to act upon that. It's going to, like, that's what we call it as now. We will, when we come to the spiritual parenting, we will discuss all that, my dear friends. Now, with this, what I would like to say for all the pregnant women, especially lead your physical life properly. That means holistic food, chemical free food, especially in order to have highest immunity power and in order to avoid all the injections. And especially during pregnancy, these medical doctors will be keep giving injections, right? For what sake? So they want to make sure that they will give so-called the minerals and vitamins, right? For all that, then they keep giving the injections. So let's not take it. It's not good. So what to take instead of that? Go for the holistic food, chemical-free food. Do that. That's number one. Number two, what will happen? Holistic lifestyle. At what time you are waking up? Are you doing Agnihotra? Are you doing enema? Are you doing the Abhyangastana? All these you have to understand. Okay. Make sure that the holistic life, what kind of water you are drinking, at what time you are eating. So this is all going to be indicated by holistic lifestyle, which I have been discussing from the day one, my dear friends. Today we are 19th day. We have discussed so many points, isn't it? All this, holistic lifestyle, part of holistic lifestyle, whatever we taught you, those are actually lifestyle methods. They are lifestyle methods which every pregnant woman has to follow, isn't it? So first one is holistic food. Second one is holistic lifestyle. These has to be followed. Whenever you get any kind of a trouble in the physical body, any pain or a kind of a small, the disruptions in the physical health, then go for a home remedies first. If home remedy is not solving, go for homeopathy, go for Ayurveda, go for the Marma therapy, whatever, right? All other therapies, go for it. If at all any emergency only, go to the allopathy. Otherwise, never ever touch the allopathy. Especially, it is going to weaken your immunity system. When you are weakening the immunity system, what happens? The child which are going growing in your own womb, mother womb, he also will be conveyed with the lowest immunity power. Then what will happen when he come out? Also, that child will be always the ill health person, ill health child. He become a ill health person in the course of time. When he is growing, he'll be always facing some kind of illnesses, because when he is inside, when that the baby is inside, you are not taking a holistic food, you are not following the holistic lifestyle, right? So nowadays modern women, what they are doing, even they are addicted to some kind of a alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, all these things. I used to observe software people, though they are highly educated. What is the use of education, my dear friends? Nowadays education is just for making money and leading a unholistic life. That's all. That's all what they're learning in this in this kind of current education, Macaulay education. It's a Macaulay education. What they are taking, it's just a materialistic education. It doesn't provide any kind of a the holistic lifestyle. They do not know what is holistic lifestyle, right? So they do not know the way to live the life, and they never know what are the values of life, what is the greatness of life. They never understand that. Okay, so they don't respect their body. So they see that this body is just the mix of organs and flesh and bones. No, it is not that. It is a wonderful gift given by the Almighty, right? You have to take care of it. You have to take care. You have to take care so nicely, my dear friends, because you are living here. So you are living here in this physical body. As long as the physical body is fine, it is intact, then you are going to live here. Otherwise, anytime you have to live here. Anytime if the physical body get disturbed, because of any disease. If it is getting, so-called, if it is entering into the diseased state, that means your disease becomes higher and higher, aggravated, then you have to leave the physical body. No matter what you are, in which position you are on this earth planet, it doesn't matter for it. Okay, immediately the soul will leave. At the same moment, it will leave the physical body, because your physical body already damaged. So there is no further, there is no further requirement that soul to suffer more and more time. Then it will leave. It will leave and go back again to the causal world, of course, the first astral world. Then after spending some time, depending upon their papa karma, punya karma, then what will happen? Again, it will go to the so-called causal world, and again they plan for the next birth, and having again taking one more express body, and then it will come down. This is how 400 lives every soul will be taking, and in the course of so many evolution of stages of soul, it will be going through, and then finally it become a, in one point of life, in one or other life, in the so many lives, maybe 30,000-40,000 years, one soul will be traveling through the journey of lives. Then it become a infinite soul, it become a almighty, it become a creator. So it become a Brahmarsi, my dear friends. So this is how it's happening. This is how the spiritual birthing and spiritual pregnancy is highly important subject. Everyone has to learn it and follow it. That means every spiritual mother, every mother, every woman want to become mother. The first thing is they have to get into holistic lifestyle, holistic food style. At the same time, friends, so at the same time, spiritual lifestyle. What is spiritual lifestyle? 3 hours meditation, 2 hours so 2 hours swadhyaya, 1 hour sajana sangatya. And with this lifestyle, with these three lifestyles, holistic lifestyle, holistic food style, spiritual lifestyle, their health will be super, my friends. So she will be, that woman will be quite fit enough and quite eligible to take the pregnancy forward, and she will become a best mother for the children, and the child who has come to her, right, who has come to her and be part of his her life, is going to be wonderful child, is going to be amazing child, is going to be a great master after the birth takes place. And your life, especially you and your husband, right, as a couple, you are going to enjoy the life with that particular child, because child is already intelligent enough. That kind of soul you are going to invite into your mother womb, if you are taken the conscious pregnancy. If you are go through the conscious pregnancy, spiritual pregnancy, this is going to be ensured, my dear friends. So be aware of all these things and take the pregnancy forward. Right? This is called spiritual pregnancy, my dear friends. Now, let's understand what is spiritual parenting. So, what is spiritual parenting? Let me understand. The spiritual parenting starts right from the conception. Right from the conception. As I told you, whatever you are learning, there is going to learn. Okay, you learn meditation, you are practice meditation. Yes, your child is also going to practice meditation. No doubt about it. So then when the teaching, you are teaching, parenting means what? You are guiding your child. So from when onward the guiding starts? The guiding starts whenever you are conceived, whenever that the soul entered into your mother womb at the age of 4 to 5 months of your pregnancy. From then the parenting of your child started. Please remember this. Okay. Don't ever think that just one soul came and I got conception and I want to deliver the baby. Never ever think such a mechanical way. It is a highly like a evolved thing, and it's going to be amazing activity, my dear friends, on the earth planet. It means, try to understand the child parenting. The child parenting before birth itself it starts. At what stage? 4 to 5 months, when he has entered into your mother womb, the day one, the parenting can be started. You can parent. Okay. How do you parent it? Just go on. So like you sit silently in a meditation, whatever it may be. You communicate with him. Okay, you can communicate. Definitely, you can communicate. You can send all the signals. So, feeling of love, feeling of peace. Okay, feeling of happiness. Your happiness becomes his happiness now, and your negative vibration, your anxiety become anxiety of him now. He's going to he's going to he's going to undergo your happiness, your anxiety, your depression, your feeling peaceful, and your own meditation. Your meditation is going to be his meditation now, isn't it? So whatever the energy you are going to receive through meditation, that energy will become part of him. then what will happen? So how the child, the child health will be? How will be his progress inside you himself? Whenever he's inside, you lost, total 9 months itself, you will enjoy the life, right? So you are presenting him beautiful world, my dear friends. Within your home itself, you are giving him the beautiful world. He's going to enjoy day one. From day one, he entered into home till the last day. He will be guiding you. So you'll also tell through the, because yes, you both have communication now. When he's part of you, I'm telling you, he's part of you. He's no separate, right? When he's not separate, what happened? He will communicate you how I'm feeling inside. I'm so healthy. I'm so happy, right? And so and so day I will come out of you, right? You'll also indicate you. The birth also you'll be coming to know, and he'll also assist you for the natural delivery. You observe, friends, my dear friends, all the spiritual mothers, right? Who are the spiritual ladies, women who are going to become mother, definitely they are going to get the natural delivery, no matter what it is. I've seen many people. Okay. I've seen many masters who are in the PSSM. They conceive spiritually they are growing, spiritually they are evolving, then they conceive, and then they deliver baby also naturally, because the baby communicates to you all the time. You can communicate the baby all the time, right? You can teach. You want to teach mathematics, teach. You want to teach music, you learn the music, she will learn. You learn Bhagavad Gita, she will learn. She or he, what, she will learn or he learns. So that's how so simple, my dear friends. It is, you want to parent, yes, start parenting right from the conception. Till after coming out, of course, after coming out, what happened? Now you have to start teaching him the holistic lifestyle, the holistic food style, right? You should give, and then let's not give all the so-called whatever the injections, right? The complete 25, 30 pack of all the so-called vaccinations, right? The vaccination is going to destroy the immunity power, the natural immunity power of a child. That's not correct. Okay, that's not the way to grow the child, right? Always remember this point. So what you need to know? So once the child has come out of you, now you are a spiritual mother. You have been practicing 3 hours meditation, 2 hours swadhyaya, to 1 hour sajana sangatya. You are using pyramid power, whatnot. So much, right? You are a highly conscious mother. You are mother with the highest amount of awareness, right? So each pin to pin, you have got such the deepest awareness. When you have that, my dear friends, the child who come out of you is also going to be similar to you. Whatever you are, he is going to be the same, right? Because he's a part of you. He is going to be the same as you are, right? Please remember this now. So if at all, if at all a mother undergoes a lot of turmoil, lot of turbulences, the kid who is going to come out, the baby who is going to come out, he also will be similar. He's also going to make his own life miserable, my dear friends. So he will become a miserable person. The parents also, as a couple, as a parent, you are going to suffer throughout the life. Now, what is best for you? You choose. You choose the spiritual pregnancy. You become a spiritual mother. Then what happened? Your rest of the life, along with your kids, along with your child, you can enjoy this trip of the life. So called the journey of the physical life. You can enjoy. Otherwise, it is going to be always miserable. You have to handhold. Otherwise, right? Your kid, if he's a low evolved soul, yeah, lower evolved souls will come. What happened? So you have to handhold always. You can't make them independent because they cannot act independently. They have no such kind of intelligence with them. They are poor intelligence. They have no awareness. They can't understand, right? So they are more or less, the spiritually, they are unevolved souls. Now you have to handhold always. How many years you can handhold? 20 years, 25 years, or 30, 50 years? You can't do that. You can't enjoy your life. What you have to do? You need to enjoy the entire world existence. You came for that. But so it's a great activity to create the new human beings, the new souls who are wanting to come back. You have to help them. You have to help them for what reasons? You have some karmas with them, right? And you also want to get one great soul to come through you and serve the humanity. This is also one kind of a great vision of the spiritual people, my dear friends. So through this, you are going to cause the birth of different souls onto the earth planet. It's always good. It's a good practice, great practice, no doubt about it, my dear friends. The spiritual parenting starts from right from the conception. That's what I would like to tell you. Once the baby comes out also, give him all the freedom. Never ever judge, never ever scold them, right? So what will happen? Many of the parents keep scolding. For small things also keep scolding. What will happen is, so those impressions go and sit in the subconscious mind. Then they can never become, they can never become again as a individualistic, as a brave people, as a brave child, right? As a confident child, everything will be lost because you are keep on programming that. You can't do this, you can't do that, you're not useful, you are waste, right? All these things, what happen, parents know, the mindless parents especially, this is called, see, what I say is mindful parenting or mind conscious parenting or a spiritual parenting. You must do that, not like mindless parenting. Many people does mindless parenting. That is why what happened, the children growing also is mindless. So ultimately what happened, those children become a disabled children in the life, and they'll be throughout their life, they'll also be suffering because your coaching is not good. What is the coaching? Within your family, within up to the 5 years or 6 years, whatever you teach, whatever you learn, whatever you teach him also, both will be picked up by the your own child. You'll be absorbing it so nicely from both parents. Whatever you are doing, you'll absorb it without you teach him also. Just you observe it and you absorb it. Both will happen at a time, my dear friends. That is why be conscious, be highly alert. No, when you are parenting your kids, you have to be highly alert. You should have highest awareness. What words are using, right? What thinking you are doing, what deeds you are doing, along with your kids must be so much, having highest awareness. Do that. When you can do that, you must be a spiritual mother. You must be a spiritual parents again. Otherwise, you can't do that because otherwise, what happened? Most of the percentage of parents nowadays, they became mindless parenting. They are doing mindless parenting. So, for example, a child, a lower evolved child, what will happen? Always he try to wish to get some negative things. Or what will happen if you ask for chocolate? So because of the so much attachment with the children, what they do? So they give, instead of one chocolate, they give 10 chocolates. Is it good? Is it a holistic method of living, or is it a holistic food what you are giving? No, because you are mindless, you are doing it. So likewise, parents. So everything you must do with the utmost important, utmost awareness. You do it. Okay, then you become a best parents. And until 5 years or 6 years, whatever the coaching you give him, that is going to be lifelong. It's going to work, my dear friends. For them, it's going to be a lifelong learning for them, and they lead their life so greatly and so amazingly. So that's why you have to be very conscious, very, having a very watchful, the highest watchful. You must be in doing everything in front of them, along with them, right? So like that, the parents also, the child also. For example, a child has to become a best student. What was Vivekananda was doing right from age 7? He started learning meditation. His mother was teaching him. He was starting learning meditation, practicing meditation. Then he became a great student. He became a great student means powerful, powerful thinker and highest memory power, highest concentration, and he became a world-renowned spiritual leader, spiritual monk who has represented India in the world religion of parliaments. Then the entire India's Hindu philosophy is spread across the world because of only one person, Swami Vivekananda. Right? So why can't your own child become a Vivekananda? Vivekananda means what? Viveka. That means wisdom. Is having fullest wisdom. Similarly, my dear friends, you grow your children like Vivekananda. Right? Isn't it? So such a great master. You are such a great master. Likewise, many of the people are there. Laswa Ramanujacharya, isn't it? Such a great master. Adi Shankaracharya. All these are great masters. So likewise, you have to make your children also grow like that, with the greatest values, all the values of life and spirituality along with them. Every moment you keep teaching them some moral stories, good stories you teach them, because in the form of spiritual stories, small stories, they'll understand, they'll connect you more. So do that. So pictorial representation and some kind of a moral stories, keep teaching them, right? So likewise, so first of all, you give your child all the freedom, number one. Number two, inculcate all the great values. Number three, all the holistic lifestyle, food style, you must give it to him from the right from the childhood. You must teach him. isn't it? And the meditation must be started at the age of 6 or 7 years. You must start the meditation at least half an hour. And reading books, give him, make him to learn, make him to go through the books, always, one or other book. So if you see Swami Vivekananda, by the age of 10 years, he might have read so many books. That's why he became a great master, right? So likewise, if you're doing it, if you are just inculcating this kind of a environment with your child, definitely is going to be a wonderful human being on this earth planet. He is going to cause the greatest vibrations on the earth planet. And you are indirectly helping this environment. You are indirectly helping the mother earth by bringing down a great soul onto the earth planet, my dear friends, with the help of your own spirituality, your own spiritual wisdom, my dear friends. So remember this and make this the parenting also highly conscious. That's what I would like to tell you. So with this, my dear friends, so with these methods, so let's close this chart. Let's close this spiritual wisdom today.